today. Who knows? Maybe great, maybe bad. We need to have the same sort of standard for murderers. A serial killer in 1895 who kills 110 people or whatever, like Albert Fish, is not correcting for the era. It's not as impressive as like a 20 kill serial killer in the 80s or 90s, and certainly not as impressive as like a 15 kill serial killer now, because there's satellites. There's, dude, in the 1890s, you could kill someone and be like, try and catch me, and like run away.
So what you're saying is their ability to get away with it.
Yes, it's less impressive.
Bonnie and Clyde was the 1920s, 30s. Okay, I'll go with you. I'm not sure. And they did this thing where they would like go near several state lines and just crisscross. So they like commit a murder in Oklahoma, go to Texas, commit a murder in Texas, like go to, I don't know, whatever the hell also. Yeah. Louisiana. And then they'd head up to Kansas is where I'm going for, just by Oklahoma. And they were able to like dodge the police just by like staying near state lines. It was like Dukes of Hazzard's bullshit. I don't think that flies now. Not
Hell
at all.
no.
Yeah.
Well, it does fly now. The thing is, there's
DNA.
They've got the other guys waiting on you, and they got the intersectional people on the case too. Like if you get in a high-speed chase, you're headed toward Georgia, right? Georgia State Patrol is going to be there waiting, and there's probably going to be some federal guys. If you've made it all the way to Georgia from where you are, right?
Yeah,
the feds have joined the chase.
I've stopped to refuel, quite likely.
and like getting away in a high-speed chase, you might think it's like, nobody ever gets away. I bet it's 50-50. I bet it's 50-50. If you run from the cops, you get away. I bet no. I bet it's better than that. I bet most of the time they get away.
Foot chases.
The thing is, we've only ever seen the cops side. But if you go on YouTube and start looking for the other guy's side, there are a lot of motorcycle guys who will, like, if they ever see a cop with somebody pulled over, they're gonna show their ass to try to like get that guy out of a ticket. And it's also their excuse to do 165.
Their hobby,
They're in the motorcycle world. This is an area that I'm familiar with. Like a lot of people run from cops for sport. People wheelie by cops just to get their attention and get chased. And I've only run from a cop once, and I was 17. This was ages ago. But people like you guys. I've talked about it before. There's a guy in the Patreon who likes to run from the police, and he does it on a motorcycle whose top speed is like 80. I have the same one, and he'll just like do a U-turn, do another U-turn, take off. And the police just can't match that. I was like, fuck, that's impressive. But yeah, in the motorcycle world, either fast bikes or just skills, and the police can't hang.
That does have to be a lot of fun.
Oh, imagine the risk of fouling up is pretty high.
Yeah, they're not going to go,
who cares about them? I don't care about going to jail. We're going to the hospital. If you run from the cops on a motorcycle, it ends at the hospital or home, not jail or home.
I'm with Kyle on that.
What do you mean? Like they'll run you off
the road? It means there's no scenario in which they say stop and you stop, because they can't stop you. You will only crash.
That makes sense. I didn't think of it
people do escape a lot. Yeah, people crash on people overestimate on motorcycles, maybe cars too. It's really, really common to overestimate your skill. And like, take how good you are on a 1 to 10 scale and how good you think you are on a 1 to 10 scale. It's that gap that gets you hurt. If you're a 5 and you think you're a 5, then you're probably going to be okay. If you're a 10 and you think you're a 10, you're all right. But if you're a 5 and you think you're 10, you're fucked. You're about to crash. And that happens a ton.
A lot of things go like that. Like, have you ever been on a ski slope and you are behind someone who thinks they're capable of the Black Diamond? And like, Kyle, you haven't really skied, but like, there's moguls when you ski a tougher run. Those are hills throughout the run that you have to weave in between. Slope. Yeah, it's a bumpy ski slope. It's much easier to go down smooth. And every once in a while, like, you will see somebody go down it and they don't realize how in over their head they are. And so they're not weaving in between moguls. They're going over the top of all of them, going bop, 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 bop. And you can see them slowly lose or quickly lose control and have a yard sale. It's just like that, where people think, I can handle this. I can do this. Look at that. That 9-year-old kid's doing it. It's like that 9-year-old kid probably lives in Aspen, dumbass. Like, of course he can do it. Like, that's like a Canadian kid skating well. Yeah, you're not going to find someone like that in Texas.
That's how they get to school in Mystery, Alaska.
It is. They skate. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't even know if that's a real town, but it's a real movie.
Oh.